Hi, and welcome to Mystic Mim Tarot. Thank you for joining me here today on my channel. This reading that I am about to do is from the karmic to the masculine. We will get a lot of different messages from her for the masculine. I will also finish off with songs too. This is only a general reading, not a personal one. So obviously not every single message will apply to your situation. Please take the cards that resonate and leave out the ones that don't. Also, the roles may be reversed as there is no gender in tarot. Let's begin. What would the karmic like to say to the masculine today? Don't blame me for you losing the divine feminine. You chose me, remember? So suck it up, get over it. I only became really interested in you after I found out about the divine feminine. Some of the DFs that you were involved with are now tarot readers. I am so angry at those DFs because they keep exposing our secrets for the world to know. How dare they? I am one to throw rocks and then hide my hand. I'm a coward. I am not as dumb as you think I am. I know that I have been used as a pawn to upset the DF and try to make her jealous and insecure. You thought that you choosing me would make her run back to you and fight for your love. The opposite happened though. She walked away. For those DFs who happen to have a platform on YouTube, I watch it obsessively. I actually get excited when she posts a reading. I love to study her. It has become an addiction for me. I hate the fact that the divine feminine looks better than I do. Her beauty makes me so envious. I know that you feel that I have a few loose screws. However, you are not wrapped too tight yourself. You chose me because I cater to your sex addiction. You let the righteous homebody go, the one who would have made you dinners, cleaned your house, and who only had genuine love for you. I am only interested in what you can do for me. I am selfish, I am a taker, and I am a gold digger. You told me all of the divine feminine's private business when we used to pillow talk about her in the past. I made some divine feminines lose their job or lose money. I also defamed her character. Now I am concerned about her suing me. I placed so many love spells on you to try and make you become obsessed with me. However, they didn't work, and now you are obsessed with the divine feminine instead. You wanted her and I, didn't you? The stuff that you put the DF through, you now put me through. She dodged a bullet. I am the first to admit that the divine feminine is better than me. I just didn't want you to think that. You got the wrong advice of people you know. They told you to keep me and let the DF go. Look at where that advice has gotten you. You quickly jumped into a new situation with me, even though you still loved and had strong feelings for the divine feminine. You told me that your love for her was genuine, everlasting, and unconditional. You blame me for losing a good woman. You actually made the choice you did, so you now have to live with it. I can't believe that you and I still bring up the DF's name and argue and fight about her. We both hate using condoms and not using protection, and this decision to be reckless has had terrible consequences for us in the form of STIs and STDs. I did so much to get you, but now I don't know if I can handle you anymore. You have no respect for me at all. You say that I get around, but so do you. Why is it so different if a woman does it? Why is it more acceptable in society if a man sleeps around rather than a woman? When you are drunk, you tell me all about myself in depth and what irritates you and what you are sick of regarding me. You tell me that the DF is a good person and that I am a bad person. The truth bombs come out when you are drinking. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you now. You need to stop living in the past. The DF is happy now, living her abundant life. She doesn't want you back again. You caused her too much damage and heartbreak. I am sick of hearing how you should have picked the DF and not me. I really am. You are now a fallen twin flame because you refused the assignment and you abandoned your divine partner for me. Even though we are always arguing and we are not compatible, my pride couldn't handle you going back to the DF and making her a love offer. Some DFs feel that I took their true love, you, away from them, and they are still recovering from it. I have kids to all different fathers. We both don't know how to love one another properly. You have a sex addiction, and that's why you love strippers and prostitutes. You have called me a psychotic, sociopath, or a psychopath. We use one another for company. We are drinking buddies, sex buddies, and weed buddies. The DF took her pain and has now capitalized off it in some way. She is fortunate, fruitful, and flourishing now. So the heartache that you caused her has benefited her in the long run. She has incredible resilience and she is an alchemist. We are both Jezebels who are having sex with other people right now. Can you get it through your thick head that the DF is not interested in taking you back ever? You are only interested in her now because she is succeeding without you. She is in the Six of Wands energy, as prosperous as ever, and she continues to ascend and level up daily. You used me as a rebound to try to get over the divine feminine. The sad part is that you are here with me physically, but you are still yearning for her. You got stuck with an evil witch who does spell work on you constantly. That is me. You always put your friends above me. You are vibrating low now, just like me, and that is exactly where I wanted you to be. We are both broke now. It is such a struggle. I am sick of fighting with you over money. With me, you chose a superficial life based on sex and money over a fulfilling, deep, unconditional, loving life with the DF. In the beginning, I pretended to be successful and have great business sense, ideas, determination, and drive. I really have no ambition, and I love to live off other men's money. I have no work ethic. I exchange sex for money. That is how I make my living. I am very aware that you are sick of me and that you are ready to have a new beginning. But I don't care. I don't care about your happiness. I just don't want you to move on. I know the DF is chosen, and yet I still send magic her way. I am playing with fire, but I don't care. I don't value myself, and I don't care about the consequences of my actions. The DF has never done anything to me, so I don't understand why I am so jealous and threatened by her. The longer I stay with you, the more mentally ill that I am getting. This is not a laughing matter. You know that we are on the same level. Face the facts. The DF is on a whole different vibration to you. You made your choice, which was me. So now you have to live with that decision, whether you like it or not. We are always seeking thrills and adventures. That's why we have gotten in trouble with the law. I am a fatal attraction, and you already know that. The two of us are not on the right side of the law. You say that I nag you way too much. You treated an empress, the DF, like dirt. She got fed up with your terrible treatment, just like I am getting sick of it now. When the DF was enlightened that you were out in the streets, sleeping with men and women, having threesomes, orgies, and unprotected sex, she pulled her energy all the way back. Then she distanced herself from you and happily let me have you. She passed you and your problems and issues onto me. The DF is as cold as ice towards you now, so why do I still feel insecure? I don't understand it. You didn't just breadcrumb the divine feminine, you breadcrumbed other karmics as well as me. You spread yourself so thin because you are so damn greedy. You are ungrateful for everything that I do for you. Your lying, deceitful betrayals led to the DF bossing up and taking complete control over her life. You didn't hurt her the way that you thought you did. You told me that the DF couldn't live without you and that she was stalking and chasing you. Now I know that it was the other way around. Some of you DFs warned him not to go back to me because I would destroy his whole life. I strategized a way to get you away from the Empress, and it worked. I put a lot of time, energy, and thought into this. We are on a hamster wheel together, stuck in this karmic cycle. I juggle you with other men and women. I am bisexual. I am doing mirror magic, fire and water magic. I want you to not even think about making an offer to the DF again. I am so sick of you putting me down constantly and being moody because you miss the DF. I tried to steal the Divine Feminine's personality, identity, her creativity, and her ideas. You broke spiritual laws, Divine Masculine. You are not so divine anymore, are you? You are karmic. Why are you still looking at photos of her on your phone? You're supposed to be with me. I did spells so that the DF would break up with you and walk away, and she did just that. The Divine Feminine is 100% protected from all magic and evil eye. She is protected by her spirit guides, her angels, and her ancestors. The DF is way too good for you, and you know it. You are more on my level than hers. I know that you are angry and upset because you have now realized that the DF was telling the truth the entire time. Every moon cycle, I do black magic on the Divine Feminine. Now I am losing everything. I am in poverty and despair. You wanted to have your cake and eat it too. You have had an ego death because the DFs stopped chasing you. She transformed her whole life by alchemizing the pain and heartbreak that you inflicted upon her and transformed it into blessings for herself. I do witchcraft on the DF when I am drinking. Our relationship was much more exciting when the DF and her divine energy was involved. Now we have nothing to thrive off. I am jealous that I have to use black magic to get what I want in life, and the Divine Feminine doesn't. If I can't have you, then no one can. Don't forget this. Your number one mistake was confiding in me about your intense feelings for the DF. We were bound to get an STD because look at the lifestyle that we lead. I thought that if I continued to spice up our sex life, that you would eventually love me, but you still love the DF. You expected to place the DF on a shelf and wrap her in cotton wool until you were ready to settle down. The DF was such a blessing to you. You had her in the palm of your hands, and then you lost her. The DF is on a glow up. She is confident, alluring, and ambitious. You definitely settled for me. I don't have anything to offer. I am a lying, cold, vindictive biatch. You are an energy vampire. The DF was drained and exhausted from dealing with you as you were sucking her dry. The DF is hoity-toity and she thinks that she is it. I have filled your head with negativity and I have brainwashed you regarding the Divine Feminine. You are now a fallen angel because you forfeited your divine purpose. You claim that I catfished you. All of the evil eye that I have sent to the DF to stunt her growth has had the opposite effect, and this has heightened her growth. The tables have turned now. You are the heartbroken one, not the divine feminine. You wanted two separate women in your life that each served their own purpose. You wanted the DF for love and me to fulfill your sexual fantasies. Things are really escalating here. There is shouting, screaming, fighting, things being broken, and it is all your fault. I have been confusing you about your sexual orientation. You have the worst porn addiction. You watch it every single day. You took a dark path with me. I am upset that your eyes are wide open now and that you see everything that I have done to try and hurt the divine feminine. This relationship was built on greed, materialism, lust, partying, alcohol, and drugs. You ended up choosing me because I am younger, weaker, and more immature. I am a very tricky person. I knew about the twin flame journey before you did. She was your real twin flame, not me.